YouTube channel. Today I will be sharing 10 tips on how to change your life and shift your reality into your dream reality. And I'm 18. I just turned 18 a few months ago. I'm not saying like I know everything, but like I've learned a lot of stuff after I never really been in a relationship. And so after being alone for a long time, I really learned myself and my purpose in my life and what I want. And also just from spending time with myself. So I'm going to share with y'all how I created my reality, and I'm still creating, but basically how I shifted my reality. Because a couple months back, I was very unhappy. I was insecure. I didn't like posting a lot. I did post, but it wasn't this, And I just wasn't happy with myself. I wasn't happy with my reality, and I changed it. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I did that. I was also going to do a get ready with me in the process of this, but I've been wearing too much makeup. So I'm giving my skin a break, but let me know if you guys want a makeup tutorial or anything, because I will provide that for y'all. The first tip is I cut out all sad music, all those real slideshows, and basically all that sad stuff on my For You page. I would entertain it, and when you watch that kind of stuff, your energy shifts to what you're watching, what you put into your life. So when I was watching those when I was listening to sad music, watching those sad reels, watching those sad videos, I would feel sad. I wasn't happy. Nothing was changing. I wanted to be happy, but I was still stuck because I was listening to all of this. So you really have to cut out that music and listen to happy music, soul music. I love listening to soul music. Change your For You page. That's the number one thing I did. I changed my For You page because my For You page used to be filled with a lot of sad videos and just depressed videos. And I was I can't stand this. So I started liking more stuff that was happy and more future oriented for me, because if you don't watch that kind of stuff, you're going to get pulled in to the sad stuff if you still entertain those. Okay, y'all, the second tip is a really big one for me. I cut off everybody who did not have the same goals or wasn't as driven as me, because back then, a year ago, I had so many friends. I had a big friend group, and it just it was really fun. I love my friend group, but it was going down the wrong path, because a lot of them was turning to more of a party, drink, smoke lifestyle, which I still have fun, but it's not that's not all I want to do, And me, I was just trying to elevate higher and higher and higher and higher every single month. It just wasn't working out, so I cut them off. And I also cut off the friends who was when I told them my plans, don't ever tell your plans, guys. Don't ever tell your plans. But when I told them my plans, they was yeah, that's cool, but you need to humble yourself. You seem so narcissistic. You seem so obsessed with yourself. I'm that's when I knew I just had to cut them off, because first of all, they're not only they wasn't supporting me or benefiting my life in any way, they were also low-key hating on me. So you have to cut off the people who do not benefit you, who don't support you, who's not adding any motivation, nothing to your life. You have to surround yourself with people, with friends who have the same purpose as you, have the same goals, want to make money, propose business ideas together. They want to be up with you. They have to be on the same level as you, because if they're not, you're going to go down to the same level as your other friends. Well, the friends that you hang around with. So, I cut them off. Number 3, I spent time with myself. Like, when I told you guys, like, I wasn't happy, like, I deleted all my social media. I deleted Snapchat about 3 years ago. That wasn't making me happy. But I would frequently delete Instagram on and off. Um, because just like social media pertains to like, it's like social media plays a big role in our life. And, seeing like all these videos and stuff, blah, 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 it was distracting me. So I had to get off social media. I became a ghost and I really studied myself. I learned my triggers, you know, and I got to know myself. And after like getting to know myself and all of that, I was ready to uptake the lifestyle that I wanted because I finally knew myself. I never like knew myself. But now I can say that I know myself because I took that time to really study myself. Like I cut out everything. Everything. Number 4, the biggest one. I visualize my dream life. Like, I'm not saying I just visualize it here and there. No, I wake up every single day at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I meditate and I close my eyes for 30 minutes, and I'm like, I visualize my dream life. Like, what do I have? What does my house look like? How much money do I have? What kind of car do I drive? What do I do on a day-to-day basis? Like, I go deep into that shit. I go deep into it. And, I still visualize my life every day because I'm still creating. But it plays a big role because your mind is your biggest power. Like, knowledge does not matter. Your mind does. So, once I learned how to visualize, my life completely shifted. Like, I still meditate every day. I still visualize every day. But it really helped me calm my mind and get rid of like the negative thoughts because I did have negative thoughts. I also had like those recurring thoughts in my mind like, oh, I'm not gonna make it, blah, 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 blah. No, I just had to shift my reality. I had to shift my mind. I had to shift the way I think, and I did. So visualizing plays a big role. You can honestly just go on YouTube and be like, quantum shifting, look up quantum shifting or just like guided meditation. And honestly, if you have a hard time focusing, you'll find a way. Like, I usually do it outside, like with nature, or I do it in my bed, like, or on the floor. But that really plays a big role. Number 5, I cut my emotions out. So when I told y'all that I was unhappy a few months back, like during this shift, I was still feeling like a little uneasy because, you're like, once you shed into a new person, like once you shed out your old skin and grow into this new person, it's so weird. Like it's just a weird feeling. So like, I had to cut out the way that she used to think. I had to cut out the way that she used to act. I used to cut out the way that she used to feel. And I had to start thinking, acting, and feeling like this new person that I created in my reality. So so whenever like I caught myself thinking like the old version of me, I just had to just shift it. I'm like, nope. And I just showed up as her, like how I am right now. Well, I'm still like shifting, but I showed up as a new person that I have in my head. And once you start acting and thinking and feeling like that new person, I can't go back to the old person. Like, it's just like I'm a completely different person. And some old people from the past, they're gonna be like, oh, you used to do this, you used to act like this, you used to blah, blah, blah. That's not me anymore, baby. I don't know, that was me back then, but that's not me now. So people always gonna be like that. But that was really a big thing that I had to change, is my emotions. Cut that shit out. Number 6. I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but I used to care about how people would perceive me and, what people thought about me. And I didn't want to think like that anymore, so I got into my mind. And, this tip, you can, like, I struggled with reading books but it really helps. It's the type of books that you read. So, I started getting off my phone. I'm like, I should be like reading something. I should be gaining some new knowledge. Like, I really need to get off my phone and like just like think about what I want and what books can help me with what I need to change. What books can help my mindset? What books can help my lifestyle? What books can help me grow my mind and basically also help me create? And I started reading books like How to Become Supernatural, um, Think and Grow Rich, you know, and more books. And I say reading really played a big tool because, like, we're on our phones all day. Like, I just started reading, like, a couple months back, and it helped me so much. So I say books is really a good tool to also help you shift your reality because you learn a lot of new knowledge from books. And after not being on my phone, it just, I don't even like going on my phone. Like, literally, I be reading and I eat dinner. I be reading at the gym. I read in my car. Like, it's just a whole new world to me. I love books. And from those books, I learned a lot of stuff. I don't care about what people think about me anymore. I don't care how people perceive me anymore because the only perception that matters is myself. The only thoughts that matter is myself. Like, nobody can tell me nothing, like, nothing. Because I mastered my mind. So, I mastered my thoughts. Number 7. So, a couple months back, I was in bed and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, what is my purpose in life? Like, why am I here? Like, I was just thinking so deeply. And I went on my notes app and I'm like, I need to be doing something. Like, I know I'm here for a reason. Like, I know I have a freaking purpose. So, and also helping to find your purpose is I created a schedule. So, I use the app Time Block. And I created a schedule where, like, I wake up, I pray, eat breakfast, gym, content. I had a whole schedule and I created one Monday through Sunday and I still follow it. But, it is hard to follow it, but it just has to follow your routine. Like, I'm in school, I'm in college. I also put the time that my classes start and end in my schedule, so I actually follow it. You have to create a schedule so you can start actually waking up early. Because I used to wake up late and I would just waste my whole day. Like, I wasted my whole day. Waking up late is not gonna like get you anywhere, because not gonna get you anywhere, but you're just like, you're not being productive with your day. So when I learned that, I created a schedule and I was like, I'm following this schedule starting this day. And I did. And that changed everything. Number 8, I learned how to control my thoughts and I changed my mindset. I had very negative thoughts. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna be rich, I'm not gonna make it, blah, 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 blah. What about this? What about that? But like I said, when you really get into your mind and you sit there with yourself, you have to pass through the storm in order to get to the positive thoughts. Like, you have to sit through that negative storm and be like, okay, why am I having these thoughts? Are these thoughts benefiting me? What are these thoughts doing? And you gotta sit there and ask yourself all these questions, because the only way to get through it is you gotta sit through it. So after that, I was good. I learned my mind. I learned how to change my mind. I learned how to, if a negative thought pops up, I literally just change it that quick, because I know how to handle it. Number 9, I learned about frequency and energy. I used to vibrate on a very, very low energy, and I would attract low energy people, low energy places, low energy everything to me, because I was having low energy. And when I'm hanging around these people, like, it's not doing anything for me, because I don't see it though, because I was vibrating on the same energy as them. So when I shifted my frequency to a higher level of energy, I started attracting more and more opportunities and people that were at my level and also helped me get to where I'm at today. And, you know, I changed my vibration so I could attract this new version of myself that I had imagined in my head for months. And it took just a very like long mental battle, but it was worth it. Once you really change your energy, you start attracting more things, more positive people, money. You start actually attracting the things that you dreamed of, like you dreamt of. So when I changed that, my life changed. And the last one, number 10, I had discipline over motivation. I always thought like motivation was the number one biggest thing that I had to have, but no, it's actually discipline. You have to have discipline, because if you don't have discipline, you are not going to survive. Because there's some days where I don't feel like doing stuff. There's some days where I don't feel like getting up. There's some days where I don't feel like going to the gym. But guess what? I'm going to do it because I have discipline. So you really have to learn how to have discipline instead of motivation. And when I have that, my life also changed. So these are my 10 tips, guys. And I'm gonna look back at this video a few months later and just be like, damn, because like I learn new stuff every day. And as I continue to make more videos, sorry guys, I'm sick. As I continue to make more videos and learn more knowledge and learn about myself more, I'm going to continue to put out videos and look at my progress. And I'm just, like I said, I'm excited. So this is what my 10 tips are so far if you want to change your life for 2024. And I wish y'all a happy new year. And I hope that you get everything that you dreamed of. Bye.